table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and off we go from Highmark Stadium. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. They've got first down here from the 36. Off play action, it's Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking the ball.
So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Allen to throw. Trucks a defender, and he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Going deep here for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock. He was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. We dodged the tackle. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. All set now, 1st and 10. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. First down throw for Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
All set to go now from the 35. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Cuts right, and he's out in the clear. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Chiefs 7.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air, Mahomes. Now he takes it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got Bourne on the slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So that connection for 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Looking to throw Mahomes. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's Mahomes. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Butker knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Allen setting up play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Allen now on 1st down. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 3rd and short. On the sneak, it's Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain 2. That's good for a Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Allen on 3rd and short. Got his man, Thomas has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd down carry for Jones. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bass now to kick this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Quick slant, caught by Lockett. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Allen on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got it near the 8. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. To the air again, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs and wide receiver Kendrick Bourne set to take over now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down throw, Mahomes. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Another throw for Mahomes. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game up. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Jones with a run to start the third quarter. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Jones once more. He loses the football. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
They're giving it to Jones on the option. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Collins got it left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He gets it to Rice. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
They'll run Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
The pass on 2nd down. He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Counterplay, Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's running with it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Allen setting up to throw. Going right back to Kincaid. Complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 3rd quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock. And there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. Moore with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the sack. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bills and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Allen now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Allen. Completed, fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Chiefs look like they have it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. A first down carry for Pacheco. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That goes for a gain of just 1. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Now it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
Allen to throw. He longs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Gain of 43 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
That's
First and 10. Here's Allen. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. Moore with a return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. Escapes a defender. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a game 2. That's another.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chiefs losing by 4. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Jukes away from one. team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Back to throw. Gets himself free. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
He'll look to throw it. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up third down and
Looking to throw it. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
it's a turnover.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to keep it this time. He dodged the tackle. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.